Now, you went to Cheltenham. Did you think that you were going to study marketing when you were in high school? Would you consider yourself like a studious person in high school?
Yeah, I got good grades in high school, A's and B's in high school. I was always a kind of a promoter at heart. Started DJing when I was 12 years old. 12 years old, I started DJing. So the story behind that was my friend and still partner Jake. At the time, we were.
What was his DJ name?
He was DJ JD, and I was DJ Oh No.
JD.
DJ
like
JD.
That.
Yeah, that could be your DJ.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So we were in sixth grade.
Sixth grade.
And we were 12 years old. Sixth. Yeah, I think sixth.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we had gotten asked to DJ the cast party for the theater performance for the fifth and sixth graders. So we and there was another friend of ours as well. So there's three of us. So we're like, yeah, sure, we'll do it. So we went to Radio Shack and got this little mixer, and we had two Walkman. You remember? You probably don't remember Discman.
Yeah, I Wikipedia'd that before I came.
Yeah. Discman. So back, there was like a little portable CD player that you used to carry around. We had two of those things set up here, and we had CDs going, and we rented speakers and we played music, and and people were dancing. We're like, this is awesome. This is fun. Like, it was nice making people feel good.
Was that the first time that you had ever done that?
Yeah, I never did that before.
When I was 12, I was so shy. I don't think I would have gone to the dance. Yeah. Were you was it in a way for you to go and
I don't know what it was. Somebody asked us to do it. I said, this sounds cool. Wow. Let's do it. And we did it, and it was fun. And we played, Boys to Men and Color Me Bad and Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer and all the stuff that we were playing back in, the 90s. And we're like, this is fun. And I said, I want to do this. So that was like a Friday night. It's funny. Okay. Like, now that I'm telling you these stories, like, I follow the same path.
Friday night.
So that was a Friday night we DJ'd. I'm like, this is fun. And I remember going home to my parents that night and say, I want to do this. Like, this is fun. So I got a newspaper, went to the classified section, and there was like 10 different DJ companies advertising their services. And some of the big companies back then were Neil Cohen Productions, NCP, and Neil's actually, I think, a real estate agent now. So,
wow.
And Bobby Morgenstein, and I think he actually is still in the business. And a bunch of companies. So I reached out to all of them. Said, I see you're advertising, whatever, your party services. I'm interested in a job. Are you guys hiring? And I called, 10 or 15 people. I was 12 years old.
I was 12 years old.
I was 12 years old. I called them. A couple of them called me back, but one guy called me back, Neil Cohen, NCP Productions, Neil Cohen Productions.
Wow.
And he called me back and he said, yeah, sure, we're happy to talk. So I met with him. Met him in I forget where we were, like Newtown or somewhere, in like a storage facility where he had Technique 1200 turntables set up in this garage, and we met, and he hired me. I was 12 years old. I started off as like a junior DJ, and first started off on these Technique 1200s. And I was 12 years old, and I was DJing bar and bat mitzvahs and weddings and stuff. And I was like, everybody was my age at the party. Had the cummerbund, and the dress shirt with no collar, but the little button right here, the cover, the button cover. That was the outfit.
Oh my!
And then the hair flipped over.
Now, did you do that with Jake?
No, so Jake did it also at the same time, but he worked for a different company, and I worked for. We both did it, but we both worked for different companies. So anyway, so from the time I was 12 to the time I was 18, pretty much every single weekend I was DJing. My parents used to have to drive me to the parties and pick me up at like midnight to take me home from these parties.